As we're looking back at the key performance indicators from 2025 South Florida luxury market, specifically focusing on the $5 million plus tier, and translate those findings into a clear, actionable strategy for acquisition and portfolio management in 2026. Welcome back to my channel. I am PaFoua, the luxury global and relocation real estate girl here in South Florida, and I specialize in the strategic deployment of capital into South Florida's elite residential assets. For individuals like us, real estate is not a matter of local averages, it's a matter of strategic timing, asset quality, and market segmentation. As we close out the remarkably telling year in 2025, the data provides a crucial roadmap for effective action in 2026. This is not a general forecast. This is a targeted intelligence briefing designed for the high net worth individual. So let's begin by defining the core challenge. The most critical takeaway from 2025 is the stark divergence between the general market and the ultra luxury segment. And the single family luxury market in areas like Palm Beach, Coral Gables, and Jupiter continued its strong trajectory through 2025. Sales volumes remained robust with modest but sustained price growth around 0.5% to 2% in the median price, depending on the area. This is driven by limited prime land inventory and relentless wealth migration. While total condo sales volume was mixed in 2025, the ultra luxury condo segment, $10 million plus, exhibited remarkable strength. Sales here nearly doubled year over year in Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties, signifying that top-tier, best-in-class assets are almost entirely insulated from the macro factors affecting the broader market. Data reveals that active listings for the ultra-luxury condos $10 million plus tightened dramatically in 2025. This scarcity at the very top is a defining characteristic. When inventory drops while transactions volume rises, the competitive auction for truly prime assets, oceanfront, new construction, branded residences intensifies. The 2025 data tells us that the luxury buyer is the highly discerning. They are not buying a condo, they are buying scarcity, brand equity, and proven security. My role is to filter the noise and bring you only those assets that meet the stringent criteria. As we look into 2026, the market conditions for high net worth buyer remain largely insulated from the economic forces troubling the general public. The majority of the high value transactions in South Florida close with cash or sophisticated private banking facilities, while general market forecasts predict interest rates may moderate slightly into the mid to low 6% range in 2026. For you, this is largely a second order consideration. A sustained high rate environment continues to sideline rate sensitive buyers, ironically reducing competition for the cash buyer in certain high value but non-prime segments. This creates opportunities for negotiated acquisitions. The sustained influx of the wealth from high tax states like New York, Illinois, and California remains the most powerful structural driver for our market. This factor is independent of interest rates and is expected to intensify in 2026, particularly given the continued political and legislative environments in those departing states. New Florida condo laws requiring stringent structural integrity assessments and robust reserve funding are reshaping the market in 2026. This will create a premium for newly built, branded, or well-capitalized legacy buildings that have already passed inspections or possess strong financial reserves. Older, non-compliant buildings will face pricing pressure. This creates a highly segmented market where the high net worth individuals must prioritize financial health and compliance, factors that my due diligence process manages completely. For 2026, cash is a tactical advantage. However, the superior asset is one with impeccable structural integrity and financials. My focus is securing the asset that has been pre-vetted for financial resilience against these new legislative risks. Based on the 2025 data, our 2026 strategy must be targeted. We identify three distinct areas of opportunity for the discerning buyer: branded residences. Think residences by Ritz-Carlton, Four Seasons commanded the highest prices per square footage in 2025. In 2026, the scarcity of completed inventory will keep prices firm. Acquiring a residence in an under construction project today locks in a price, allowing you to benefit from the appreciation that occurs between contract and completion without tying up the full capital immediately. This requires precise timing and relationships with developers, a key component of my service. Waterfront single-family homes, particularly those with deep water dockage in areas like Las Olas Isles or Gables Estates, are non-replicable assets, their values anchored by geography. We anticipate continued stable price growth here in 2026. Sellers of non-prime waterfront, poor views, limited dockage may be more motivated. This presents a chance for a strategic value acquisition where a bespoke renovation can create a significant equity. Some segments, specifically older, high-priced legacy condos, not meeting the new design standards, saw slowed sales in 2025. For the buyer who is highly flexible and willing to undertake a substantial renovation, there is a selective buyer's market here. The value comes from the renovated disposition. We only target buildings with excellent financials and prime locations, ensuring your renovation investment yields a premium when selling to the next wave of buyers. The 2026 market is about surgical precision. We use the 2025 data to define exactly where to be aggressive, whether it's branded or new waterfront, and where to be patient in the renovation ways, ensuring that your capital is deployed with maximum impact. The complexity of 2026 South Florida luxury market demands an expert partner who can navigate the data, the regulations, and the off-market opportunities. My service ensures that you are operating in the true market, whether it be off-market transactions, developer allocations, or pocket listings that bypass public visibilities. The best assets are never widely advertised. For a true high net worth individual, the price is secondary to risk mitigation. My due diligence includes comprehensive analysis of the HOA litigation history, the structural integrity requirement compliance, and future capital improvement assessments. These are critical factors that protect your investment. From the complex contract negotiations to ensuring complete confidentiality throughout the acquisition process, my partnership functions as a seamless extension of your family office. We execute the strategy so you can focus on your business and lifestyle. The data from 2025 is a clear signpost. 2026 is a year for strategic action in the ultra luxury segment. Opportunities are crystallizing, but they will not last. I invite you to initiate a confidential, principal-to-principal discussion to create your precise acquisition strategy based on this briefing. And I am PaFoua, the luxury global and relocation real estate gal here in South Florida, delivering sunshine and smiles, one home at a time. Let's translate this market intelligence into a successful asset acquisition for your portfolio. Click the link in the description below and schedule your consultation today. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button to get your Florida home and lifestyle updates weekly. Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to partnering with you. And until next time, toodaloo.